Chichi, you already know this, man. But yo, Asher, man, we here live at Chichi No Show, man. Brickworks, we holding it down. You see the guests, everybody's in the building right now. Chichi, yes, it's hot outside, so everybody's got a little tude right now.
Oh, is that no? Keep it real. No,
I didn't finish what I was saying.
Okay, please tell them why I have a tude.
You know what I'm saying? You know, because dehydration is a thing. I want to blame it on. I got a cold thing of.
It is. Tell them why.
I was severely late. Yeah.
Please do.
Yes, I was severely late, and I apologize to all that I am late with, or 2 or 4.
I'll think about it.
If that's how I can get in with that one.
I'll think about it. Anyway, everybody tapped into the live. Make sure y'all send it out. Make sure y'all followers are tapped in, especially our guest today. Oh snap! Hold on. So I'm sending this down out. Sending it out real quick.
Send it out.
Yo, Astro.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh my God, Crevice. Give me a second.
Give you a second for what? What I do?
For your shenanigans.
What shenanigans? What you talking about? All of them. Why you keep talking about shenanigans? I was about to tell Astro a story.
Go ahead.
Right.
Tell the story, Crevice.
Alright, so
go ahead, start us off.
So you know how when you say, you know what I'm saying, the India's slogan is like when you say yo Astro.
Correct.
Right? Now, the other morning, I woke up, right? And I go to Instagram and I'm watching a video. Right?
The video.
And in the video, it's a couple young ladies. They are involving themselves in a fisticuff scuffle.
Oh.
Right? Yes.
Entertaining.
Yeah. Feet to face, hands to feet, all that. Everything. Using everything, right?
Right.
And in the midst of all of that, I knew you was there. You want to know how I knew you was there?
I didn't know I was there.
Because at the end of the video, all you heard was, yo, Astro!
Right.
We gotta go! And I had to look at the video again. And I realized that the yo Astro was coming from a young lady that was being grabbed and carried outside. Yes. So if you could put it in retrospect, right?
Right.
I'm watching the video. Damn, but they going at it. Whoa, damn, she stole her. Yo, Astro! Wait, what the fuck did I do? Hold up. Watch it again. Damn, what really fighting for me?
Right.
Damn. Pause. Oh, you know you can hold it down and you can pause it to see.
Stops. Yeah.
I see this
like
light tannish, whitish blur just
right
with glasses.
And it had glasses on.
It had glasses on. I never seen a blur with glasses.
A blur with glasses.
And then I let it play, and for a split second, I seen that face that yelled out, "Yo, Astro!"
Yeah.
With her hands like this. Look. Yo, Astro!
Hands up.
Astro!
And what was that?
This Chichi Mace.
Oh,
shit. So if you play it again, it all kind of like makes sense. Cause, now do your slogan one more time. Do your slogan again.
Just share, I know you spoil your Astro, you know what I'm saying? You see me in the street, holler, yo Astro! There you go, right. And right, and that's what we gotta remix that. If it's on there, we need to take that sample that.
Let's do it.
Yep, we'll get her to sign off on it.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we gotta
we do.
Get her sign off.
She can get some credit.
I need 15% from Red.
Yeah, we'll be, I don't mind.
But yes,
that's how we started.
So since we was already on that topic, let's run down through our weekend real quick. So yeah, the Chichi No Show. Shout out to Pretty Girls Love Weed and Broke Ass Party. It was a good situation. You know, we pulled up. They had the Spanish music outside. Me and KV, you know, we did a little 1-2. Right. Then we went inside. You know, we said what's up to our folks. Then we had Just Chill Ghetto Reese perform. I was gonna say you can sit right there. We had Just Chill Ghetto Reese perform in the building. We had Human Barbie, Nada, and Ghetto Rich also in the building. Who else was there? I'm not gonna lie, after that shit got a little blurry. I don't remember what happened. But between Ghetto Rich and Yo Astro, I don't know what happened between there. I just know I was having fun, so.
Well, I'm glad that was a kid that was to have fun.
Yeah, I had a good time.
The night was very interesting. You know what I'm saying? the entire night, you know what I'm saying? I do want to shout out everybody that was in the establishment. There's a couple vendors in there too. We got footage of that, so y'all stay tuned for that.
Yes,
To show who that was, because it's all about, you know, everybody spreading and reaching out. You know, cross branding is key, especially for us, our people. And the fact that it did rain and everybody still pulled up, that was a plus, because it did come start pouring down out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
It did.
Yeah, out of nowhere.
They was still acting rowdy outside in the rain too.
It was.
You got the footage.
Yeah.
I'm like, why did I already leave by this time? And Astro and KV still outside in the parking lot. Mind you, they're not even in the building. They in the parking lot at this point.
Yeah, we was just sitting there
still
talking.
recording the riffraff.
Yeah, we just sitting there talking. I didn't want to add too much to it, because sometimes, like, when the camera,
Got some good shit though.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Got some good shit.
Yeah, so I mean, people act different sometimes in front of a camera. Right. So, but for them, I think they act like that a lot of the time, not just when the camera's on. For the girls that was there showing the fuck out, because like it was literally.
I mean, they did call it reality TV. So.
Yeah, so yeah, because she was like
reality.
They kept it. They
you
kept
see
it
what you
real.
see.
Right, it is what it is, and
It don't get much realer than. I mean, that's as real as shit can get. Like.
You talking shit, you gotta get your
Hey.
lick back.
Hey.
Now when y'all see it though, this is the thing though.
Shout out to everybody in the comments. We see you.
Yeah, facts,
Sure.
gang.
The
actual trailer set it off, but everybody, I'm gonna tell y'all a secret behind production. Is certain things that actually come out like that that's supposed to do.
What's that nicotine?
You know what I'm saying? So, cause she was like, she did what? And you know how the bitches be all in confession and shit, like, fuck that bitch anyway. But she with you right now, she roll with you. But on the confession, she's saying, oh, look at you. Oh, but you doing this? And so that's what kind of sparked off, because of the news. It wasn't like that bitch, whatever, but it was the news that they heard and the
You know what? I noticed that a lot of times with reality TV shows, though, it's always the confessionals. The confessionals be...
Because you by yourself.
You have to read
that same
the
image.
ratings have to get high.
But my thing is, why do people
show.
go into a room, you know you're being recorded, right? You know this is your confessional, but then when it comes out, or when a reunion, and you act surprised, like, I forgot, like,
yeah, but they coach them right before they go in there to pop shit. Yeah, they whisper in each other's ears, like, you want to get this check or not? Like, they coach them in advance so the beef can pop off.
Okay.
Yeah. I did my research.
I see it. Okay, period. All right, so let's get into our opening topics. Astro, Astro had an interesting topic today that got sent to me. Would you like to start off?
All right, so guys, right now,
Wait, what about the girls?
girls,
Yeah.
cats and squirrels. This is the thing, right? So you gotta remember, right?
Yeah.
Everything in life right now, I'm gonna tell you something that's gonna make sense but not make no sense. Everything revolves around everything. Simple as that.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, I was saying that in relationships, right? Do you kind of, you always looking for the future, but what the fuck happened before? So if you go to a job, right, you got to give what? References, and you have to have work history before you could work here. So if this relationship is like a partnership, that's almost like business. So there's really no difference between business, relationship, and whatever ship that you in. To now say, what's the barrier on what you do? Because you would ask your girlfriends, hey girl, how was that club? Who used to go there and what used to happen there? So you would do that with talking amongst each other a little bit, but would you do that directly with your partner, what you would now? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'm talking to this guy. Who was you messing with before? What they look like? What was the reason why you guys are no longer an item?
So me personally, yes, I do actually have that conversation with certain people because our circle is so small. If you know. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like our whole situation, Philly is really small as shit. Like you gotta ask that question. I need to know. Like
Philly is small but big at the same time.
It is.
So like that motherfucker small.
See, I agree.
You gotta think what I mean.
I agree. I think the number one problem that women have is that they don't ask enough questions in the beginning of the situation.
There you go.
That was an
I'll
OG.
take that.
An OG told me that. Like you're supposed to ask a bunch of questions, but I think there's some questions that are kind of wild to ask. Because I was having another conversation with a bunch of dudes who were like, "You're supposed to ask about body count," and that's when I was like, I don't feel as though. I don't feel like you should ask about someone's body count
Now,
when
what-
you first get
now-
together with them.
Body count doesn't matter.
everybody-
Body count doesn't matter, but like she said, if you're gonna date somebody in the music scene in Philadelphia, 9 times out of 10, you need to know where, in a sense, they've been. So
Really?
I think asking
yeah.
for names is worse than asking their
Right,
number.
right.
It's not necessarily names
A
though,
little
because
bit.
honestly, you can simply just you know who I be around. You mess with anybody I used to mess with, or you mess with anybody I used to fuck with. Bam, come on, you know who I be around.
If
You
it's,
know who
if
I
it's
be
non-specific,
like,
if
But
it's
that's important.
non-specific, if
I
it's
think-
like
I think
you know who I'm
there's
around, have you whatever, the answer is yes or no.
No,
But
if it's a
saying,
yes,
No, I need to know who.
Yeah, if it's a yes, I need to know. I need to know
Yeah, I
who,
need to
because
know who.
9 times out of 10, I'm gonna find myself in a room with that person,
And I'm
and
like, I don't
I
want
need
that
to know.
shit to be so awkward.
It's one thing for them to
And I
tell
judge
me
you
what
based off
happened,
who
but
you
it's another
fucking,
thing
so-
for you to tell me and for me to be aware. Like if they,
Real shit.
Man, keep
You know
that
what
to
I'm
yourself.
saying?
Leave me in the dark.
okay, you know,
I judge based off of like if you decide to tell me, like if you decide to offer that information to me, I really don't care. It's none of my business. You
You're
know
not
what I'm
gonna
saying?
ask.
I'm not gonna ask. It's none of my business. Like
Okay.
you're with me now. Like
Yeah, if you-
Right.
it doesn't.
Now that's a limited
Now
thing.
if you're still
you
messing with that
ask,
person, then yeah, you should tell me. But if me and you like really we the ones that's messing with each other, then what you did doesn't matter. Now why you and whoever you used to mess with ain't together, I'm gonna ask that. Like, yo, what happened with your last situation?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't necessarily care unless you decide to be like, well, you know, my last situation is somebody that you know, and that person a cold goofy. I'm not gonna be your first real nigga experience. Show you
Right.
get you a real nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I'm
And that's
gonna-
100%.
Because you're not gonna be, because 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna be able to adjust to this real nigga energy, and you're gonna go back to the goofy, and it's gonna make me look goofy. So we're not even gonna do that.
And
You know what I'm saying? They went down all of that from the rip.
They arguing all the time.
You know what I'm saying? And then if he see me, he always got issues. No, that's weird. I'm not arguing over two
Yeah, that's
facts
what
and
I
hoes.
don't. That's
Let me- I want to take a survey. I want to go around because body count don't matter to you.
Body count.
Body count counts, or just the person, people. What is it? Because you brought the people in. I didn't even do that.
Body count doesn't matter. Doesn't matter unless
The person you're saying matters then?
the people. Yeah, if they close, yeah,
The people matter.
yeah,
So,
the
like-
people matter. Like,
So
body
if-
count really don't matter.
Like,
Like,
So for her body count be high in
What's
Jersey,
high?
but not in
What's
Philly,
high?
it's
Yeah,
okay
what's
with you,
high?
so y'all can
But
never
what's
go
high,
together.
though?
What's
What's
the
high?
high number you talking about?
what are we talking
That's
about?
a different subject.
No,
Whatever's high to you.
No, but that's
Hold on,
that's
hold on. So this
That's
whole
considered
topic is a
body
whole
count,
different.
so-
This whole topic is a whole different topic that we're gonna come back.
Right, it's a
come
crazy
back to.
machine. That's
Yeah.
high. Like, yeah, it's how much. That's a number. That matters.
Yeah.
How high is high. No.
How high?
But then
is
at the
high?
same time, isn't it the person that matters?
It is. So,
So
all
why
right,
you
what guys
think
were
that
you? Body
fits?
count or people?
People.
His devilish face
Body
right
count or
after
people?
he said that.
People, body count or people?
Isn't it?
Body count or people? What ways more?
People.
The people? Body count or people? People.
Okay.
I don't want to see body count. Fuck it. I want a virgin. Okay, bitch. I can then if you
Oh,
don't fuck with nobody, then if you don't fuck with nobody,
Right, like you're
then
not
I
a
already
virgin.
know.
What?
Yeah, you can't. I don't think you can ask for a virgin.
If I've never eaten something, I can eat it for the
It's
first
not-
time just because
I'm
y'all
being
ate
honest
shit
with you.
before.
It's 2024. There is no
Literally.
virgin.
Literally.
It's 2024. There's no virgin.
Oh my
All
god.
right, go.
No,
All right,
no,
y'all. Hold
hold
on,
on.
hold on, hold
There
on.
is still a small
We
percentage.
gonna
I know a
put a pin
couple.
in this, and we're gonna get to our first guest.
Yeah.
We got Lawanda Horton in the building.
Is it gonna be a sound effect?
I mean, you know,
We normally have
Astro
because I played today.
Yeah, we got it.
You ain't got the speed. Y'all don't respect
That was
me.
enough. That was a lot of excitement that I
I was about
heard.
to say,
It's
I
just
appreciate
like,
that.
You don't hear my but it's
How you feeling today?
yeah.
you know, I'm good. I'm a little tired. I'm in the middle of working on my project, so you know that takes
What
a lot
project
out
are you
of
working
it.
on today?
You know, I'm working on Fully Got Bars. It's our third.
Oh, we're going
our
straight
third
into it?
year. It's our third year. So.
Okay, let's get straight into it then. Tell us about Fully Got Bars.
So, Fully Got Bars is an anti-violence rap contest. Don't take the word anti-violence and think that you have to send Sesame Street bars. You will lose. But it's funded in part by the City of Philadelphia's Office of Violence Prevention for the first year, ever. And I just find the best bidder in Philly, and I give them. This year we doubled the prize to 4 bands, so $4,000 for the best rapper in Philadelphia. Send in your videos.
I might have to join this joint.
I might have to join this. I ain't even going to
send in
check.
your
I don't
videos.
even rap.
Stick to your day jobs.
Yeah, I mean, it's really interesting seeing the differences from year to year. Like in the 2000, dollar years, it's certain people's like, I'm too good to be in a contest, you know what I mean? But now that shit is double, I'm starting to see people like, well, actually, on second thought.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's people that don't even rap talking about, I might have to start a career in rap and write some bars for this contest. So it should be a good genre.
Now, my question to that though is, so you said 2,000 last year, this year is 4,000. Why?
Actually, that came down to like this year I had, surprisingly, I'm giving away more money because I have less money, right? So it came down to I wasn't going to be able to do certain things celebrity-wise with the judges and stuff that I normally do, right? So to make up for, not being able to have, and by your third year, your celebrity judge gets bigger, right? First year you have somebody, second year you have some people, then third year I was really trying to go big, out of state, the whole 9. But because I didn't have that bigger judge to be the draw, I knew I had to come up with a different draw. So the draw was like, I'm letting these motherfuckers know I'm not, don't sleep on me. I'm doubling the prize now. So that was my way of making up for certain things I wasn't going to be able to do this year. So instead of there being first, second, and third this year, there's winner take all 4 bands.
That's nice. So yeah, instead of, see, stuff like that I can applaud. That's why I wanted to know, like, why she doubled the prize money this year and like not any other year? Because you like, you know what, instead of putting it into, the people, I'm going to put it, to the spokesmen or whoever you want to get, the influencers, let's give it back to the people for real. So like, yeah, no, I'm going to salute that. I'll salute that.
Yeah.
So, do you have your judges yet?
I do. The
Can
judges
you let us know?
I cannot share who my judges are this year publicly for one reason and one reason only. When people find out who the judges are, they start going in the judges' DMs.
Down in your DMs.
They start trying to develop friendships. You know what I'm saying? They try to make friends with the judges 3 months before the contest. Last year, Snap had so many people in her DMs like, "Hey, Snap, she's like, who are you?" You know what I'm saying? So I don't want my judges getting assaulted by people who haven't even made it past the first round yet.
The A-word.
Damn.
You know what I'm
The
saying?
A-word.
Like, so I'm keeping the judges a little bit under wraps for now. They'll come out a little bit closer to when we already have our 20 finalists after the online contest is over. We'll let folks know who's going to be judging. Plus, I don't want people cutting backroom deals and stuff like that. And this contest is very scientifically done. Like, no one could say we rigged a motherfucking thing. Like, we from beginning to end, everything, the way we laid this out is very scientific. So nobody can rig this contest. It's unbreakable. Yeah.
Nice.
Good. Any other questions?
No, I had the moment.
So for the unriggableness, and the judges being hidden, does that affect you in any way? Like, as far as like, since those are certain things that people don't know, like how it's judged, you're just saying it's unriggable, and then you don't know the judges. Like, you know what I'm saying? Does that really kind of like cause a drawback?
Right.
But the 4,000 kind of picks up for that, or you're testing that now?
Right. The goal is to be the best rapper, period. To have the best bars. So it shouldn't matter who the judges are. You know what I'm saying? If you're the best at what you do and you're getting into a contest to prove that you're the best at what you do, then your bar should speak for itself. You shouldn't be like, oh, if such and such hadn't been a judge, you know what I mean? Then I would have made it. You know what I'm saying? By the way, it's multiple judges there. So even if, let's say, for example, there's a judge on the panel that don't fuck with you, right? It's still other judges on the panel, and I tried to make sure that they didn't have relationships with each other, like the judges themselves, so that they couldn't be like, what are we gonna do? We're gonna give that person a 10? You know what I mean? Like, coordinate, collaborate.
Yeah.
So I chose judges too from different generations, different music styles, so that if you're a young bull, you don't have judges who are judging you that, you know what I'm saying, are into the boom bap, you know what I mean, the 80s, 90s music or whatever, saying that you're trash. So right now I have judges pretty much from every decade. I have judges in their 20s, I have a judge in their 30s, I have judges in their 40s.
Nice.
So we and they're legends. Everybody that's judging this contest, no matter what year it is, celebrity or not, is going to be somebody I feel either has the bars to judge others or the hip hop history, history as a legend, to be able to say that they can judge somebody else.
I like it. I like it. So make sure y'all submit your submissions. Do this July 26th, right?
July 26th is the deadline.
And then the actual competition is September 7th.
Yeah, the video got to be 1 minute. You got to send it as a story or a reel. At Real Mission Inc. # Philly Got Bars with a Z. If you do it with an S, I'm not going to see it. I'm not going to search for all the people who didn't follow instructions. So don't talk a whole bunch and before you start rapping, like shout out to Lil Kiki from the block, like, you know, don't do all that.
Yeah,
I would say
you're gonna run out of time.
Like, go straight in.
My panel, by the way, the other part of this is that the way that the 20 is selected is by a blind listening session. So I have people from all different walks of life, you know, a lot of them in the music business, but some of them just regular everyday people. They listen blind to the submissions, so they don't know who it is that's playing. Only I do. So I have to, because I have to push the next person. We go like artist number 1, then play their music, then everybody scores. Artist number 2, I have the names of who those artists are. At the end, we tally up everyone's scores, and whoever the top 20 scores are, those are the finalists for the contest. So if your stuff has a bunch of talking in, that's going to get you points off, right? Because we don't want to hear all that shit. You know,
talking in the beginning,
we want to hear your bars. Again, do not send bars that you think I'm gonna like because I'm a business lady that wears the suits and little housewife dresses and stuff. Don't try to write to me. Don't try to write like a real nigga. Like, write what you would normally write if you wanted to win anything. Don't feel like it has to not have violence in it. The point of having this contest was for me to let the true voice of the streets speak, not to censor people and you know, do all of that. I think one of the reasons why anti-violence efforts in the city fail is because we're not willing to listen to people speak in their own voice. We want them to come to us, you know, polished with a bow tie on and shit. It's like, that's why you can't reach the streets. So say what you want in this, be who you are, tell the real story of whatever it is that you're experiencing, because that's what's going to probably resonate with the judges who are also from the streets. Like, really, you know what I'm saying? That's going to be most likely to resonate with them.
This here is not like one of those, because I was thinking like, all right, so is this like a stop the violence kind of thing, where they're like, they can't rap about what they see every day outside, like what they going through and things like that, but you're saying like, no, just be a dope artist.
I'm not even saying I want them to, because I don't want to sway them either way, but like, just be real.
Yeah,
this is Real Mission Inc. You know what I'm saying?
Real Mission Inc. Right.
So
right.
like, I would say be real, and I get a lot of like criticism for doing it this way, because they feel like it's at a certain point, are you glorifying violence? But again, I made my point as to why I'm doing it this way, and I'm standing on that, and that's the way it's been the last 2 years. That's the way it will be this year. So
awesome.
I don't think you glorifying violence. I just think you just letting people know they can be themselves as an artist.
So before we started this interview, you mentioned that you just wanted to basically let the people know who Lawanda was, besides the businesswoman, the community activist.
yeah.
So who was Lawanda?
I think what's really wild is like, if you know me in New York, you only know me as a spitter. You only know me as a rapper, as an artist.
So
as
let's
an
get into Lawanda the artist.
Right.
We don't know.
Let's go.
So something that a lot of people don't know. If you're gonna do a contest called Philly Got Bars, you have to have some kind of connection to the music, like you to even be qualified to do any of this shit, right? So this is where I demonstrate the fact that I'm qualified. In fact, I'm overqualified. It's a lot of things I'm meeting right now who like I've already done all of the things they're trying to do.
Right.
When I was 14 years old, I was one of the first like and youngest female rappers in New York. At 14, I was on stage with Naughty by Nature, Grand Poobah, Onyx, the Fushnikins, Queen Latifah. You know, Jada and all of them are from around my way. Like, they're not New York City people; they're upstate New Yorkers. So, like, I grew up in the home of hip hop with famous DJs. You know what I'm saying? DJ Clue. You know what I'm saying? All of those Fun Master Flex. All of those were the people that were like DJing our high school parties and stuff. You know what I mean?
Dope.
Our proms and everything.
Right. That's
so
dope.
like I grew up in that era, right? So so I've been around hip hop for a long time. It's actually been like over 20 something years since I went to the studio. I went to the studio last week. And
how was
it was crazy. It's so funny because it was rappers from from different cities. Mm-hmm. Jersey was in the building. I'm in the building representing New York. I wasn't even supposed to be like rapping. I was supposed to just be in the studio hanging out for maybe a future session. But the engineer was fire. You know what I'm saying? And
you had to get on there.
yo, shout out No Cap. I think it's like No Stop the Cap Studios or whatever. The engineer over there was fire. So and he put a beat on. And everybody was like, yeah, we're not ready yet. I'm like, yo, I'm ready. So I went and got in the booth. I dropped fire in one take. I'm gonna let y'all. It's gonna come out. We might be doing a music video for it and everything. Like I love the idea of a woman, particularly of my age, which I'm not gonna share, coming out who's not a particularly sexual woman. Coming out and doing my thing and showing that like I really am connected to this music shit and connected to what's now. I do have an older style flow, but I'm saying modern style shit. So I like the combination between the two and everything, and I'm really looking forward to exploring the artistic side of me.
Okay. So what?
That part. And I said, there you go.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were about to say something. Mm-hmm. So what else besides rap do you feel like you would put your foot into?
Well, I mean, I have a bachelor's degree in theater, so I've been an actress like for many years, and this year I'm also planning on directing my first play.
So tell us about the play.
Yeah. So the play is kind of wild. It's called The 8 Reindeer Monologues, and it's kind of set up like one of them love and hip hop reality show type things, like we talked about earlier, where you have the little diary room and stuff. Mm-hmm. So Santa been wilding out basically in this play, right? And Santa been doing some really inappropriate things. And the different reindeer are going into the diary booth to talk about their feelings about the situation. Mm-hmm. And the reindeer have like different characters that are people you would meet outside every day. So it's like the hood nigga, the hood bitch. There's a gay reindeer. It's all different. It's all different types of it's all different types of reindeer in this, and they're all going into the diary room to talk about Santa and how Santa wildin'. So it's fucking hilarious, and I can't wait to direct it. I was in it a long time ago. I was the hood bitch in it. So I can't wait to bring this to Philadelphia.
So is it something that you wrote or?
Nah, it's like written by a playwright out of New York, and like I have the script at the crib. So probably in November I'll be doing auditions for the reindeer. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
So what kind of actors or actresses are you looking for the roles?
I think I want to do this with an all black cast. Mm-hmm. So that's like kind of where my starting point. But as far as like who, I don't really know. I'm gonna have to call, especially with the gay reindeer. I think I'm gonna have to like, you know what I'm saying? I know certain people are not gonna play a gay reindeer if they're not gay.
I mean, hey, if actors gotta.
So I probably have to find
Actors gotta act.
Actors gotta act. Like,
I probably have to find a gay, especially to make it not. Listen, especially to make it not. Also to make it not disrespectful to the gay community, I would rather have somebody. I wouldn't want somebody
You should give that to a gay
acting out and mimicking gay. Like I don't want anybody pretending like acting gay. I want an actual gay person to do it so it's not offensive. So, you know, but this particular reindeer, I know you said you would do it, but this particular reindeer is a gay male. So,
I didn't
specifically.
I didn't say
It's just acting. I know, it's just acting.
But he
It's just acting. Then you say that actors gotta act.
That's what you said. He don't want the part.
What I'm saying is,
Then you say actors gotta act.
I did say that.
that would be uncomfortable.
See, stop saying stuff.
But I just know Philly. I know
You're right,
Philly. I'm not even about
I
to.
didn't
It
stop.
would be uncomfortable.
I'm not
for
even
that
about to
person.
do that because I know Philly. I know how Philly is. It has more. In New York, I might have been able to get a straight guy to play a gay reindeer. You know what I mean? But and that just sounds wild to even come out of my mouth. Get a straight guy to play a gay reindeer, but crazy.
Hey, it's not how far you got robbed with your chips. And then
My father's just robbing me
There's
over
just a
here.
lot happening right now.
So so the last time you were here, we were on a different station. You were more conservative.
Yeah, I just cussed up a storm.
Yeah, we were.
Did it feel good for you to do
Yeah, I
that?
love it. I mean,
All right, awesome.
Yeah, so
Let it all out.
now we get to say what we want and act how we want.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Out of
So
context.
what else do you want to let the people know? I know we talked about Philly Got Bars. We talked about your upcoming rap career. We talked about your play.
Yeah. I mean,
You have so much going on.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I'm still trying to keep my business, you know, Mission Incorporated. We help people start
Right.
nonprofit organizations, and we do grant writing, fundraising. You know what I mean? Check my bio, my profile.
She said Google her.
You know what I'm saying?
She's
I'm
Googleable.
definitely Googleable.
Googleable. I need shirts that say Googleable.
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 No, just say Google me.
You
No,
know, and then
no, I wanted to say Googleable.
The term is Google me. You know what I'm
I
saying?
said I wanted to say
I know
Googleable.
that.
Googleable.
See, this is that, but
She's
Or
Spanish.
now.
She can't say the other G in there.
I just said
You do a bunch of R's, but not the G.
on the back of the shirt, gonna say Google me.
if I said I want the shirt to say Googleable and I said
On
it 3
the
times,
back.
I don't care what you said on the bag.
Alright.
All the other half.
Anyway.
Damn.
So, I mean, the only other thing I would like people to know is like, yeah, this shit's not easy. You know what I'm saying? There's always the peanut gallery that has shit to say about people in the community doing community work and stuff. You have to realize when people are doing shit they don't have to do,
Yeah,
like,
right.
show some love. Like, you know, being like, oh, she should have had the contest at this location. All right, you have a contest at that location. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot. It's like people always telling females to man up, but acting like bitches. So I'm making sure that's said.
That was a
You
bar.
know,
Was that a bar?
so there's that. But then also
She said what she said and she stands on
That
it.
sounds like a punchline to me.
you know, it's just like don't stop hurting the healers. You know what I'm saying? It's people out here doing real light work, like really trying to save our streets and stuff. And, you know, people ask me like, why are you doing this or whatever. My real reason is like nobody did this shit for me. You know what I mean? And aside from that, I don't want to live in a shitty city. So I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do on my end to have the place that I'm in and then I'm doing business and be better.
If you had the chance to leave Philly, would you?
Nah, cause I'm like, I felt like New York got so frustrated for me that I left there, and I promised myself I would never allow a city to frustrate me into leaving ever again. But I do at some point, like in my retirement, I would like to return to New York, be like a 90-something-year-old lady in the top of a penthouse, come down and get my flowers and shit. That's like goals, you know what I mean? But obviously, to live at the top of a penthouse in New York City at 98, you gotta make some bread in the meantime. So I got a little,
But that's your
work to do.
that's your in
That's like my end goal. I would say the only other city that I would actually live in would be DC.
Really?
Nothing like DC.
I like DC a lot.
Best women in the world.
Especially because I'm
Not
on,
best women in the world.
Right.
Why would?
Well, in the US.
Like why DC?
That's
Yeah.
it.
I'm very political.
Yeah.
So DC
That's
is
it.
like a city where when I go out to hang out at the bar or whatever, I'll meet people and we'll be able to talk politics and stuff.
That is true.
And I can go right up to Capitol Hill and give them hell.
So would you ever run for Congress or mayor?
This is a lot of people. I gotta say this to the camera. A lot of people ask me about running for office. A lot of people. I'm just disgusted by the entire idea of being a politician. And so the politicians in Philly, y'all don't have to worry about me. I'm not trying to come for none of y'all seats unless y'all keep ignoring me. But what I will say is, you know, I have no desire to be a politician. I also think that being a politician would tie my hands in ways where I wouldn't be able to do some of the stuff I'm doing right now on the streets. So like having a contest like Philly Got Bars that has no censorship where people are cussing and talking about violence, I wouldn't be able to do that as a politician. I would have to like watch my mouth, which is never going to happen. And you know, so it's a lot of reasons why I wouldn't go that route.
Okay, I like it.
I don't know. I gotta disagree a little bit. Like, who says a politician can't swear like it?
Because it can't. Because it
But
can't.
who says so?
Because the higher ups.
Who is the higher
public
up?
role model.
Once you're in there, it becomes like a club that you've joined where there are rules. You know how
That's a high.
like you can't be a part of Platon Squad and not go to Kravitz's event. It's rules that come with being a part of that group, right? So when you know what I'm saying, so when you're up there with those people, they start to impose rules and ways of being onto you, and I'm the last person that is good for that. I'm not a follower at all.
Yeah.
Period. Straight like that. What was your question, Craig?
It wasn't really a question. It was more like a statement about her in DC.
Okay.
No. This is a great statement. Yo, when you do decide to go down there, because I think that would be perfect for you. When you do decide to go down there,
This is gonna be something stupid.
Northwest DC, perfect. For
Northwest.
you.
Why
Perfect for you.
Northwest?
Yo, they got so.
And how do you know so much about DC?
Cody lives in DC.
The people don't know that.
Oh, my son lives in DC.
Thank
His mother's from DC.
Like-
Right.
They the best women in the world. They so thorough. They so awesome. They're so decent.
So they wholesome.
No.
No.
They what?
They're not wholesome. Like
Oh,
they just
wholesome.
like women anywhere else. They just have because it's a very political city and it's a very image based city and it's a very like prestigious city. Their values and what they morally, you know what I'm saying,
How they
their
carry
confidence
themselves.
and how they carry themselves
It's
is
a lot of pressure.
a lot. Yeah.
To carry yourself a certain way down
So they're not
there.
twerking at
So, like-
red lights on headlights in DC.
Not for the most part.
Not
In
certain parts.
certain parts.
In certain
In
parts.
certain parts.
Not that I would know.
Like if you
Gotcha.
like in DC, if you go to Southeast DC, that's more of the urban.
Why
You know what
do you
I'm
think
saying?
urban?
That's
You
the
see the
urban.
big-
Yeah, that's the urban. So you could be on, Cleveland Ave, you could be on Benner Road, and you might, see an ass outside the window twerking.
Near your head.
But if you're,
Near the headlight.
in Northwest, if you're in Capitol Hill and stuff like that, then you're not going to see that.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
But you gotta realize
But Northwest,
down the street from the
that's-
White House.
And you gotta know
You know what
which.
I'm saying?
This is totally it's on topic, but not really. But you gotta know which cities to go to get certain types of clothes.
Yeah.
DC
Yeah,
is the
DC
place
is
to
it,
go
yeah.
if you need to buy
Yup.
suits and stuff for
Yup.
work, like interview wear.
Yup.
DC
I can see that.
is the place to go to buy
Very-
suits
very
because that's
good.
they're
Very
gonna
good.
be less
see
expensive
that.
there because people
very
buy
less
them
expensive. Suits,
so much.
Suits up
and,
here are
like-
very expensive. Suits down there are less expensive. You're paying for name when you go down there. Whereas though up here, you're paying for supply and demand. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, we
And
know
the
prom,
suits up
we
here
know
be
prom
like-
coming up. We
Philly-
the only
Philly-
spot before
Philly
it's
only
getting-
shit, y'all.
You know
Philly
what I'm
only
saying?
sells Steve Harvey suits.
Yeah, right.
Like
Or men's
so you gotta go
warehouse.
to DC.
Men's wear. You know what?
Yeah,
Don't
saying.
play with them. Don't play with them like that.
I think I gotta go to
You know what? Speaking of suits, you say you needed a suit. What you need a suit for?
Photo shoot. I love photo shoot.
That was the big thing you needed a suit for.
Go to DC.
Not go to DC. Oh, of course.
If my black person need a suit, we going to court.
Yeah, I ain't going for no.
Okay.
Alright.
You just want to make
He
sure.
said neither.
Alright, I like it. Well, good luck
He's
on
breaking
your photo
stereotypes.
shoot. Good luck on your photo shoot. Anything else you want to tap in with us?
Nah, just shout out Chichi knows. You know what I'm saying? Like I really rock with Chi. Okay. I really rock with Chi. We in it for life here. You know what I'm saying? Chichi's one of the most loyal, like one of the most like sturdy individuals. Like she don't change. You know what I'm saying? Like she don't switch up on people. So, you know what I'm saying? If she asks me to come out, I'm going to do whatever she needs me to come out and do. Except party all the time when I got a lot of work to do.
That part.
That part. I've been failing her on being outside.
Thank y'all. Thank you too.
Yeah, thank you, love.
Let the people know where to find you, where they can tap in. Anything else you want to know?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram at Real Mission Inc. And I forget if I called my TikTok Real Empress L. But I'm getting ready to start a TikTok that has all my artistic stuff on it. So, like all the rap, all the poetry, all me dancing around the apartment, just everything.
I want to see those videos.
Yeah, everything people don't normally see me do, I'll be doing on TikTok. And then I'll be denying that I did any of those things. And that a TikTok even exists. So
they gotta go back to Chichi Knows episode of this. To
find out that I was lying.
Make sure y'all have part 2 with Lawanda because she been here before.
Yeah, this is part 2.
This is part 2.
And if y'all want a part 3, y'all have to subscribe.
I wasn't as you know what I'm saying, as comfortable last time. So
yeah, I think because again we were a little bit more confined and shit.
I mean, like, I'm starting to become more comfortable in general because I just shot that commercial with Chantel Marie. Shout out to Chantel.
That commercial looked good.
Yeah, so I'm starting to come out of my comfort zone a little bit, show a little bit of booty, all that good stuff. The booty will be going right back in the packaging.
The booty was bootying.
It's going back in the package.
The booty was
going right in the back in the packaging after that was just for the commercial. Stay out my DMs, please. Yeah, we good.
Speaking of DMs, is your DMs open?
No, the DMs have been closed.
She said the DMs is closed.
Yeah, DMs have been closed for quite some time. I don't plan to reopen them anytime soon.
Damn, sorry fellas.
Yeah, it's not where I'm at right now.
Okay. Well, when you do start dating, you let me know. We'll do it for the love of Chi.
Lawanda what?
Yeah. Lawanda's edition.
I'll let you know.
That did not sound convincing at all.
That
did not sound convincing.
All
right, y'all. Make sure y'all stay tuned. We'll be back with our second part of Chichi Knows. We got KV in the building. Hey. No. I can't wait to fire him after the show.
Like, where is
that guy? He's fired today.
Oh, damn, Astro.
Can you go in there, please? Yeah, go do that.
That was a good show. Do you clip these?
Sometimes.
Then it comes